NeverLand. Your favorite good guy slash bad guy here, Superman. Intro, whatever. Special request from somebody today. I wasn't actually going to do a video, but oh, here I'm doing it again. Pinky's up, everybody. Winky. Good old King Cole, double bagger. That's right. Some nice chill out tune in the background too. I was just going to sit back and chill out tonight, but I had this message request. A question came in from a friend of mine on Facebook who shall remain nameless. Came in a message, and you know what, let's just cut to the chase here. Let's read it. I'm going to watch my language in this one. Let's click around. Excuse me for being rude. Pardon me a second. Okay, it says, and by the way, thank you, sweetie, I really appreciate this. Do you take subject requests? Yes, I do. I do Q&As on occasion. Actually, you know what? I just might do a Q&A at the end of this video right here. So if you guys have any questions you want to send in, by all means, comments below or send a message to me or something like this on Facebook. I'll answer anything. I don't have any qualms about that. This is why I think this is really cool. Do you take subject requests? Yes. If you wouldn't mind answering what inspires you to do your vlogs, I think you're great at it. Thank you. That's sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm getting a lot of compliments on just me shooting the breeze on camera, man. I think that's wonderful. Pardon me a second. I think you guys are great. I'm really glad that you enjoy my stuff. You know, it's just literally just me. Maybe that's it. You know, it's raw, it's guerrilla style. You know, I just kind of, here I am. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. And thank you to those who give me compliments over the past few years. Yeah, I can talk about that. And yes, I do requests. If you want me to talk about something, just let me know. And I'll stop what I'm doing, which was really nothing, just laying on the couch. And I'll make one of these. It's no problem at all. This is what I do to help you guys. Because you guys help me out. So, what inspired me to do the videos? I always give an honest answer because I'm an honest guy. So, a few things. Number one, I've already talked about this before. Back when I took the trip to Texas, the epic trip, whatever, that's when I started to really vlog. That's when I picked up a camera and very nervously just started shooting footage, and I'd turn it around on me, or, you know what I mean? I had a really cool digital camera that I don't have anymore, because she took that too. And I think that's pretty much where it started from. It's just to basically record stuff for people back home, back here, you know, just to keep them updated on my progress, because, you know, it costs a lot to talk on the phone, you know, long distance, and I didn't own a cell phone, you know what I mean, and I still don't to this very day. So that's a good question. I just kind of I remember doing my very first one, and there's photo evidence, there's pictures on my Facebook since you're on it, and a few others if you want to take a look. They're underneath epic trip photos. I don't know. I don't talk about those days very much, but they are well documented, and I have every video, every first video that I ever shot on that trip. I have it on my jump drive, on my 2 terabyte hard drive. So yeah, I kept them. I just, like I said a long time ago, I'm just going to take it off my channel here, just because. So there's that. I just kind of kept going. Nervous every time because, you know, I had a few people watching me, and, you know, yeah, I'm a rock singer. I'm used to people watching me do stuff, and it's normally just, you know, singing, and you have that mirage of, you know what I mean, like that filter in between audience and stage presence and that kind of thing. I don't find it pretentious. I just love doing what I do. So, wow, that's. Secondly, I guess I watch a lot of wrestling. I always have when I was growing up. Everybody knows that because I already said it. Watched a lot of really cool promos and a lot of really crappy promos too at the same time. Just the way that you see them, and it's not the dramatic side of it per se, but it does kind of, you know, speaking of pretentious, it's just, you know, promos, you know, just people, you know, talking to the camera and saying, oh, I'm gonna get you, Hulk Hogan, you know, that kind of thing, and ooh, yeah, you know what I mean? Especially when I was a kid. I always thought that was the coolest thing, man. The Rock, for sure, Dwayne Johnson. He was an inspiration. Just very powerful speaking. The main wrestler that I always got inspiration from, believing in, and it's going to sound cheesy, but it's true, doing your own thing, believing in yourself, don't be full of BS, but do your honest thing, and just be there for people. With CM Punk. I'm a huge CM Punk fan. Huge. I always thought that was pretty inspirational. And it's kind of funny how I picked to drink oh, look, I got tape on the bottom of the Rock. Imagine. It's kind of funny I picked this mug because it's this one, right? Check out that guy. It's just inspirational, especially him lately now where he's gotten, jacked and, his workout routines and stuff. And I subscribe to his channel, and, I think it's inspirational. But CM Punk, definitely. Because, that famous pipe bomb promo, I guess, on the top of the stage they did in Las Vegas, and back in, I think it was 2011. Just pretty much his character from there was just based on what he did, and, I know it's cheesy to like wrestling. I get it. It's not the cool thing to do anymore, but I've always kept up on the business side of it because it's very close to a music sort of business side of it. I like behind-the-scenes stuff. I like to know everything. I have to know everything, right? I mean, not necessarily that, but it's nice to know the inner workings of something that, you've always loved since you were a kid. So, CM Punk, The Rock, Bret Hart was a huge influence too. Now, I'm not keeping these guys in mind when I'm on camera. This is just me doing my thing. But, geez, I don't know, dear. That's a pretty wide open question. I'm glad you asked. And just me myself, I think it's inspirational to see all the feedback, the positive stuff. Even the nice comments like that. That's inspirational to me. It's nice to tell my story. Not that I like telling stories. It's just me, basically talking to you guys, and I don't know. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and because it's not very often you get to sit back and just talk and talk without being interrupted, or even being involved in dialogue with somebody else or a group of people. It's just nice to be able to sit back and, relax with a nice fresh cup of shut the hell up. Not only that, but just to have you guys experience things with me, and it's kind of like a journey. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of bringing you guys along for the ride, so to speak. Not to sound too cliche, but that's inspirational to me. Quite honestly. I'm just trying to think of what else. I mean, there's a plethora of stuff, mainly just you guys, all of you. You're very inspirational. You help make this what it's supposed to be. And I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much, and I'll never stop thanking you because, a few YouTubers inspire me. Ted Barris is one of them, the fire-breathing idiot. Go check him out on YouTube. He's right here. Great dude. I've talked to him off and on for many, many years. He actually watched my content that I sent him there. Gave him the medical update video that I did a couple ones back. I sent him that, and he loved it, and wants me to, at least hop in on a live show on Monday. I was talking to my buddy Toronto Fire, good old Flabio. Love you, brother. I think I might do that, and that to me is inspirational because it's positive feedback and it's support, it's community, and that's the way it should be. There's other YouTubers. I used to watch Greg Benson a lot. Huge fan of his. He has a family, they have a little boy now, so it's kind of hard for him to go on camera all the time. But he's so funny. He's, I've said this before. There's a video up a long time ago where I talk about him. Great dude. Dominic DeAngelis, believe it or not. I find his stuff's pretty entertaining. I'm just trying to think of other recommendations off the top of my head. T.Heat, Toronto Fire, I mean, they helped out a lot too, obviously, I'll say that, and, I'm putting you over Flav and Danny, but it's true. Your content was great. I love how you're natural with the camera, and just naturally entertaining. They don't act like they're anybody else, they're just them, but when they're together, it's like them times two. It's awesome. Funny. You guys, and they've always stuck with me, you know, especially Flav. You've always stuck with me since day one, and I really appreciate that. Can't thank you enough. Pardon me, I'm just trying to think of more. Hopefully this answers your question, dear. You know, inspire yourself. You know, do something creative. You know what I mean? I think that's the last thing I'll say. Like, just being creative. You know, just to have an idea and talk about it. And, I mean, yeah, the dialogue's just by yourself, but at least you have dialogue, and you can, like, you know. And if you want to start your own channel, I always implore everybody to do that. I really think you should, because to me, it makes me feel better. And I know, again, it's a selfish platform, and this guy that used to have the rock star ego doesn't have one anymore, but this doesn't really sell that fact, does it? But no, I mean, you know, let's be adult about this, you know what I mean? I enjoy it, and I really think you will too. Because you sent me another part of that message that I'm not going to bring up, but she did ask me if she should start her own channel. Yes, absolutely yes. If I can do it, you can do it, you know. And a lot of people believe that I shouldn't be doing this. So, haters are also inspirational. Yeah. Haters are inspirators. That didn't work, did it? No. Hopefully that answered your question. And yes, I'll do requests, absolutely. I'll make the time to do so. So here's where it's said, guys and dolls. Hopefully I answered your question there, dear. Thank you so much for the compliment and for the request. Yes, I'll do it. You know, because we're cool like that here, right? Q&A. We're going to do it anyway, because it's fun. I want to hear you guys' questions, and I want to answer those too. I also implore some of you guys that I watch to do your own Q&As, because I like to ask you guys questions too. It's not all about me, but thank God for that. But yeah, post your comments, your questions below. Send me a message you can do it on YouTube here, or you can do it on Facebook, either way. And let's try to get at least 5 or 6 questions, like really good questions. And the next couple of days I can come back and answer those. That was one of the ideas I had coming up anyway for videos. And it's really cool that she had sent me that last night anyway. Hopefully that answers your question, and please send in you guys and dolls' questions right away, please, and I'll get to them quite quickly. I have nothing coming up here in the next couple days anyway, so you all be well out there, and if you guys want to see me talk about something, please let me know, and we'll do it, because, yeah, again, we're cool like that, not just me, us. This is how we do it, so hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. Happy Saturday night to all of yous. And remember, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. I will catch you guys in the next one. But yes, please send in a good 5 or 6 questions. And I mean from separate people. I mean, I'll always answer questions from the same person. But, you know, I'd like to have variety in there. Any subject, fire away. Doesn't matter. All right? Try to keep it clean-ish. I mean, I'll still get to it, but because that means I have to put a language warning on everything. But you know what? If that's what we're gonna do, that's what we're gonna do, right? Because that's what we do. Everybody's favorite good guy / bad guy, hair out of the face and the neck and the gross and the Superman. Blessings, guys. Yeah, I'll do this anytime you want. So. Don't be scared to ask me anything. Okay, I will see you in the next one. So this is the Q&A one, and I'll come back with the answer one. So you guys have a couple of days, you know. Send in, again, and I'm going to say this one more time because, you know, I have to. Send in at least 5 or 6 questions from 5 or 6 different people. That'd be nice. If you don't have a YouTube account, sign up for one. You don't even have to do any videos if you don't want to. I implore you to do that. But that's the only way you can leave comments on the bottom of this one here, so, you know, excuse me, let's get on it. So I will see you in the answer portion, and you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Like I said, I love you, I thank you, and yeah, that's how we do this. All right, so take care, brush your hair. All right, so I will see you guys in the next one. You have 2 days, probably 2 days, a couple days, we'll see. Okay, bye, love you.